Welcome to this tutorial. Since and sheet is trigonometry, especially the part here cosine and sine rule. So basically, do this tutorial because some of my are actually requesting me to teach this. So because I've been doing my online lessons, mostly in WhatsApp and everything. I just decided that I could actually do a tutorial which my student go over and over and over. The more visual and more interactive than just the pictures and my voice note on WhatsApp. So this is it. So I will start by sine rule and then I will move to cosine rule. But basically, I'll just do everything in one tutorial so that get undercover a lot because you know we are some days away from the exams form for Zimbabwe. So I'm gonna do this in one go. Let's hope I'll be able to finish right now. If you are to check the time, it's something like 0042, which is 18 minutes to 1. So, hey, anyway, let's hope I don't get sleep. Alright, so basically, today in on the sine rule, in on the cosine, and I will tell you where we use sine rule and where we use cosine. Right, saka nchango changane kutaura maformulas acho, then ndobva ndazokuudza kuti papi. And right, so for sine rule we have yakanzi a over sine a, which is equals to b over sine b, which is equals to b over sine c. And basically that one we use it to calculate length. There is also another one, yakanzi sine a over a, which is equals to sine b over b, which is equals to sine c over c, which is not highlighted up. Notion set to calculate the angle actually. Then we also have sine rule. To find the length of sine, we use a squared is equals to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. Now the b squared is equal to a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cos b. Or we can use c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab. I actually like the last one. Maybe because that is the one ndakatishwa nayo. But my formulas are. And then we also have to find an angle when all the three sides are given. We use cos a is equal to b squared plus c squared minus a squared all over 2bc. Or we have cos b, which is equal to a squared plus c squared minus b squared all over 2ac. Nakuti cos c is equals to a squared plus b squared minus c squared all over 2ab. Basically, personally, I left the last one. This one. C squared is equals to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab or c. Cos c equals to squared plus b squared minus c squared all over 2. Right, so let's get into business. Right, I have this little summary here. Inotiratidza answer cosine rule papi and sine rule papi. Right, so for us to apply the sine rule, we need two angles we need two angles and any side. It could actually be this one, or this one. And kuti tikwanise kuapply sine rule to find the missing. And then we can also be given two sides and an angle that is not included. Kana tichiti included angle, tichitaura angle inenge iri pakati pemaside inenge yakasangwa ichpa. I will show you kana takutaura zvepa cosine rule. Saka pa sine rule we need two sides and angle iri included, iri apa. Angle can be here or here, but not here for us to use. So these are the two points you have to know. Kana uchida kutsvaga a missing side using sine, unofana unge uni two angles and any side. But kana uchida kutsvaga a missing angle, then you need two sides and an angle which is not in. Ni ma sides are right. Then to use cosine, kuti utsvage a missing side, unofana unge une two ma sides and angle iri include inenge yakasangwa. Means kuti ukaona une angle yakasangwa iwe kana kuti iri pakati pema sides apo, means that you are going to use. And ukaona pasina kuiswa angle, means that you are going to apply. Then you may also use cosine to look for angle when you are given all the three sides, no angle. You can calculate the size of an angle using cosine. I think I've made. You can take this picture, apply it in your notes. No, take it whenever you want to use cosine and sine. So I will start by I think sine. I like sine. We'll start by calculating missing length. Right. So I have an example. Before I go back, right. This one, I want you to take note of this. We use this one to calculate missing length. The NEMA length pamsori. A over sine A is equal to B over sine B equals to C over sine. And NEMA length pamsoro, use it to calculate missing side. Then sine A over A is equal to sine B over B, which is equal to sine C over E. We use it to calculate a missing angle. Right, we have an example here. You can see calculate the length of PC. This is PC. We have this side PC is 6 centimeters, and this side BC here is really alpha centimeters to calculate. And then this angle at B is 30 and this angle at A is 4. Right, so what you do is we will use the sine rule. You calculate my length. You know why in a length from soro is actually A over sine A, which is equals to B over sine B. Sometimes I could not put that C over sine C, but because C ina information, we don't have anything here and we don't have anything here. We might actually neglect it, leave it out. Right. So the opposite side, let me do this. This one will be our B, small letter B, and this one our small letter A, right? So length of A, which is what? Kana BC dot E. So we have A over sine A, which is equals to B over sine B. So what is our A? Our A, then sine A, angle yedu is 40 degrees. And then B, our B is 6 centimeters. And sine, what is the angle at B? 30. So we have C, A is equals to 6 times sine 40 over sine 30. We just cross multiply here. And not cross multiply as such, but to be left with A, we'll multiply both sides by sine 40. And we multiply the side by sine 40 and the side by sine 40. Kuno sine 40 na sine 40 tunachekana. Watasara na A, which is equals to 6 times sine 40 over sine 30. Right, so if you use your calculator here, you'll be able to get A is equals to 7.7. And I think my sides, according to your paper simsek, knows one thing, kana iri size, your length or whatever, you are supposed to leave it in 3 significant figures. Yema angles, do you can see you leave one. So our length of BC should be 7.71 centimeters. And let's move on. I want to give you another example. We are calculating the unknown side. So we use A over sine A, which is equals to B over sine B, which is equals to C over sine C. And it's not always the case if to not be was really in terms of A, B, C, like, and sometimes you can be given really P, Q, R, like this one. Then wangan version my way marwam whatever. No. To some, just like me personally, and I'm sure that you use my formula and but you know, you can play around with this whatever. You can even take this to be your A. Konoko aningalima liters will be your letter A. Capital letter. This will be your letter. Because angles are denoted by capital letters. Yes. Right. So, having done this, A over sine A, which is equal to B over sine B, which is equal to C over sine C. Right. So the length ya our kudayo will be our A. So we are going to have x over sine 37, which is equals to 7 over sine 42, and then you multiply both sides by sine 37, we'll get x, which is equals to 7 times sine 37 over 42, and our answer is going to be I think, because now apapango so pure 1 dB. Please take note of this. And amabook sandu kushansa say how zimseke such, but the concept is the same. So I want you to take note of this. We are going to have 7 times sine 37, then uh, this is going to be divided by sine 42, and we get something like 6.2957, whatever. If I round it to 2 dp, it's actually going to be 30. But make sure kuti zviri ku 3 significant kana iri length and so I expect you to write 6.30 C. Right, to 3 and all right, fine. So basically this is it. Let's go to whereby we are going to use our sine rule to calculate the of it. Right, now I think I highlighted kuti that tichida kutsvaga the angle, we'll use sine A over A, which is equals to sine B over B, which is equals to sine C over C. Right. So in this case, our A is here, and this one will be our small. So this is going to be our small A. This is our B, and this one is going to be our small B. This is our C, and this one is going to be our small C. Right. Here, sine A over A is equals to sine B over B, which is equals to sine. But I want you to sine A we have it as 60 degrees here. So we are going to have sine 60. What is our A? C is equals to B at Nachino, and we don't have, so we might actually neglect. Then sine C here over, what is the value of C? Like this. So we multiply both sides by 6,5. We are going to one second take up no. Then take na 6,5 times sine 60 to give us C. And then having done that, after some calculations and on 0,94, but no, then this is equals to, let me show it, sine C is equals to 0. I just want to give you a rough idea, guys. Don't want to flag. But love of you guys. It's okay. So for us to be left with C, it's more like we divide by sine both sides. Then we touch. Right, so our sine, it's more like we divide both sides by sine. Saka this sine and this sine. Then Musarana C, which is equals to 0,94 over sine, but sine kanaka so it means kuti sine to the power chi minus 1, so we can easily write it as sine to the power minus 1 bracket 0.94, and if you punch this on your calculator, you will be able to get C, which is equal to 69.8 1 dp in the app. Now, can I edit to an angle? I said an angle, it's okay. we can write it to 1 GB according to my standard simsec those names are to paper. If you are to check any paper simsec length next paper two any paper two remits PDF. Right, just check the 2023. You are instructed Kotichi answers in degree answers in degrees must be to 1 GP. Yeah. To live in one small place. And then Mangwese is to yeah. And that is it. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go through another example finding unknown angle using sine. So we have already talked about the formula. I think you now know quickly when we are calculating missing angle no eta sine A over A which is equals to sine B over B which is equals to sine C over C. And you are even told here for you to apply sine rule to find an unknown angle, two lengths of the side and an angle not included, which means that angle which is not between and it. All right. So our triangle is not even marked or highlighted the which side. So even said you can even mark A. This would be my small letter. Not B. This would be my small letter B. Right, so it's going to be sine A is equals to sine B over B. Right, sine C, this would be my small letter C. But now, A, where do? That's the one or two. Then that's it, length A. B, where do? Tagapiwa. Small letter B, tagapiwa as well. Means that, kana chitongori ni pani the length ni an opposite angle length, then we can calculate the opposite angle. This one that's now PY, don't worry about them. Right, so now we have sine A over A, which is equals to sine B over B. What is your A? Is X, yeah. What is your small letter A? 16, yeah. And what is your B as an angle? 37. So it's going to be sine 37 over your side, which is 11. No problem. Right. So you multiply both sides by 16. So you remain with sine x, which is equals to sine 37 times 16 over 11. And then this will give you 8,8753. You have to say x is equals to x sine or sine to the power minus 1 of whatever or 1 up. And I think it's 61.1 whatever. 20p. Let me verify my calculator here. It's 16 sine 37 divided by 11. So you get 0.8753 and alright, fine. It's 36. So power around I found 8,754. But it's okay. Anyway, and then sine that one to the power minus 1. Now, actually assign that one is 61,0884, which will make it 61,1 degrees. So no problem with that one. Right, so we are now going to cosine rule. I think now cosine rule, I mean, right. We're going to be using cosine rule to calculate the length and calculate an angle. And so stay tuned. Right back. Okay.